Hey guys, I'm Art the Geek. In this video, I wanted to share a reason why I'm just tired of the ASUS ROG Ally already. After almost 2 weeks of using the device already, one thing that really bothers me, of course, of this device is the battery life. It just has horrible battery life. I already did a review for this device, which I still stand by what I said. I said that I still like the ROG Ally over the Steam Deck because the main reason is because of Xbox Game Pass natively being able to be installed here on this device, which is true. That's awesome, right? But the problem is that you have to be playing video games most of the times plugged into the power. And if I'm not plugged into the power, by the time I start playing a video game, because I'm trying to save battery life or I'm searching for videos, it already burned battery life like 10-20% of battery life. Then when I start playing a nice AAA games like Assassin's Creed Origins or God of War or Spider-Man, by the time I start playing, I have less than about an hour of battery life playing video games here on this device when I'm on a sofa or doing something else and I'm on the go playing video games here. Sometimes not even worth taking with you. And if that's the case, if I'm going to be playing 80% of the time being plugged into this device, I have a better device, which is called the Alienware laptop. I have a laptop that I can play. If I want to play plugged into the power on the go, I could play that all day. And I'm going to have a better experience than this, than that, and then the Nintendo Switch. So if that's the case, I have already an option there. But another option, another thing that I have better than this device when it comes to power is the AOKZOE, which is this device right here that I did a video for a couple weeks ago. I already think I've done like 2 or 3 videos on this device. This device, compare these two devices against each other, right? For example, these two processor and GPU wise, they have basically the same processor and GPU, right? They're saying equally powerful, right? But when it comes to the RAM, this has 32 gigabytes of RAM, okay? So it is way more powerful than this device when it comes to RAM. Another thing, the TDP watts, right? The TDP wattage. For example, one thing that I like about here is that the wattage go all the way up to 30 watts, right? Just like this device. But if I want to take it all the way down to 4 watts so I can play indie games like Dead Cells and all that and save battery life, a lot of battery life, I could take it all the way down to 4 watts and play those video games like that. Here, I cannot. It only go down as much as 10 watts, okay? So that's a huge advantage here, which is something that can be fixed via software. Also, of course, it has a kickstand, which I like, right? Also, what I like about this, it has a huge battery life. The battery life here, it has a 65 watts per hour of battery life, which gives me more than 2 hours or 3 hours of battery life. Here, I only have a 45 watts battery life, which barely gives me an hour and a half of battery life. And that's if I'm lucky, right? So when you think about it, you know, I like this device because the design wise, it looks way better than this device and honestly than the Steam Deck as well. But I'd rather sacrifice the design, the way it looks, than performance. This has way better performance, more battery life, more storage as well. This thing right here also has a 1 terabyte of SSD 2280. 2280 is the longer one, which is the most common one for like laptops. So that means that one is easier to find in the market and most likely is going to be cheaper than the 2230, which we see here. And we also see here on the Steam Deck as well. Plus you also have access for microSD. And here you have 1 and you have 2 USB-C, so you can either charge it this way or you could charge it this way. Another cool thing about these two devices, the differences, this has an 18-inch 1920 by 1200p screen. Yes, the brightness is not better than this device. Like you're going to see here on the video, it's not better than the ROG Ally when it comes to the hertz, because the ROG Ally actually has 120 hertz and 500 nits brightness. This device only has 350 nits brightness, which sounds on paper sounds low, But when you see it, when you're actually playing video games with it, it doesn't feel that dim at all. It feels really good, really proper, especially since you're playing, close to your face. You're not playing from far away. And most of the times you're playing on dim lit lights. One of the advantages that I said that I love about this is the ability to install games from Xbox Game Pass. And I could do it here as well. I could do it here as well with more battery life. I think I just rather have this device than spending over $700 for the ROG Ally when I'm going to be most of the times plugged into the power. That defeats the purpose of having a mobile handheld device. I've been playing mobile handheld devices for years, and if that's the case, it's a no-go for me. So yeah, those are the reasons why I'm just getting rid of the ROG Ally. Of course, I am not saying in this video to go ahead and run and buy this device. I'm not saying that. I really don't like the way it looks. I really don't like the design of this device. I would have loved to have the white one. The white one looks beautiful, but this color, it's not the best color out there in the market, the best design out there in the market, but it's more powerful than the ROG Ally. We have to be real. They're both running Windows 11, the same operating system, but it is better than this device. Power-wise, it is better than this device. Power-wise and battery life is better than this device. And, why am I going to keep a device that I'm plugged into the wall almost 70 or 80% of the time? If that's the case, I'd rather just use my gaming laptop. This video is not to say that I recommend to go ahead, run, and get the AOKZOE A1 Pro. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that the reason that I'm getting rid of the ASUS ROG Ally is because I have better options. The Nintendo Switch. If I want to play on the go for hours and hours and hours, I got the Nintendo Switch, which is amazing. I can get almost 5 hours of battery life playing Tears of the Kingdom, okay? Tears of the Kingdom, one of the best games out there in the market. So I got that. If I'm play games from Steam, I have a better experience playing games from Steam than here, because I prefer the way, the access, the accessibility to the games here, the game management. Yes, you can get big picture here, which is almost similar to this, but having the OS being run Steam OS, you launch it, and what you get is Steam OS, I think it's a huge advantage over the ROG Ally. So yeah, those are the reasons why I'm getting rid of the ASUS ROG Ally. And it's not just because of the price, and it's not because of the battery life. It's because I have better options. I'm lucky enough to have better options to play video games on the go than the ROG Ally. Yeah, the ROG Ally could get better, but it's not going to get way better than the AOKZOE when it comes to battery life and performance, because spec wise it's not possible. Okay, I even did a video on how to get the most battery life from your ROG Ally in my channel, and even following those instructions, even following those rules, it's just not the best experience. It's not the best experience. And also lately there's been a lot of game crashes. A lot of the games that I've been loading up to play, they're crashing on me. And that's the problem. If I'm going to spend battery life trying to tinker with this device to try to get as much battery as possible, why even bother? Yes, it is a beautiful, awesome, well-designed device. And believe me, if you're watching this video, most likely you already have a gaming laptop. If that's the case, stick to your gaming laptop, because you're going to spend more time or as much time plugged into the power playing on this device than you really spend right now on your gaming laptop, okay? So if that's the case, just stick to your gaming laptop. Don't buy the ASUS ROG Ally, and just get a Nintendo Switch if you really want to play video games on the go for over 4 hours of battery life or gameplay. Okay, just get a Nintendo Switch or get the Steam Deck if you just play video games from Steam, and that's it. So thanks for watching this video. Let me know in the comments any questions that you have or any concerns that you have, anything whatsoever. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye-bye.